My daughter, who was 9 at the time, had a very sudden onset headache with dizziness. And I thought it would go away, and it didn't. For months, it didn't. I went to see tens of practitioners, specialists, and no one could give me answers. Everyone gave her a clean bill of health, and she still had the symptoms. A cardiologist told me she had symptoms that seemed like dysautonomia. I felt it was like a concussion, but she'd never had a concussion. A physical therapist said autonomic nervous system. I just started putting Google searches in until I found Dr. Brown. Well, my first impression came from the website. I started to read the website and I thought, oh my gosh, these are my daughter's symptoms. No one had even been able to talk to me about her symptoms directly before. So I felt very hopeful even just looking at the website. When I came to meet with Dr. Brown, again, she seemed so knowledgeable about the symptoms themselves, which none of the other practitioners we had seen had understood. When we found Dr. Brown and Dr. Brown started giving treatments, again, non-invasive, no medicines, and literally corrected my daughter's symptoms in a couple of weeks. I mean, my daughter, it's not that her quality of life was impacted, it was that she got her life back. She could go to school again, she could read again, she was back in gymnastics. It was, for me, and I tell Dr. Brown this, like she worked a miracle as far as I'm concerned. Every practitioner had completely failed my child until I found Dr. Brown. My daughter had had these symptoms for 4 or 5 months, and Dr. Brown had her back in shape in 4 visits. Nothing medicine, nothing invasive. My daughter was back in school, back in gymnastics in a matter of weeks. My daughter had lost access to everything she loved. Well before COVID, she was out of school, she was out of gymnastics, she couldn't read or really see her friends or play or jump or ride a bike because her symptoms stopped her from doing that. No one could help that child, and in fact, the specialist we talked to had kind of started suggesting that maybe she was fabricating her symptoms. I genuinely believe in this practice. I genuinely believe that it could help so many people who have found nowhere else to go.